Right, so this is Backroad County. This is by FSG Modding and FSG Tasman, 73.53 megabyte on the download. And it says a fictional USA Canadian map place out in the backroads farming industry. Oh, very nice. So what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on here on Farm Manager or Start from Scratch, you're going to use 1025 slots. If you come on here on New Farmer, you're going to use 1193. Now, the difference between the two is the equipment. All these buildings on this start farm, they're all here on all three game modes. So it's just going to be the equipment. So if we go into this menu up here, we got under medium tractors, we've got the Massey Ferguson MF8S205 and then the Massey Ferguson MF3670. Under large tractors, we've got the Case Magnum 340 CVX drive. Under trucks, we've got the Max Superliner 6x4. Under harvesters, we've got the Case Axial Flow 9250. Under cars, we've got the Lizard Pickup 1986. Under trailers, we got the Wilson Trailer Pace Setter and then the Rudolph TDK 301 RA. Under headers, we've got the Case 3162 Terraflex Draper 45 foot. Then we'll come down to ploughs. We've got the Converland PW 112. Under cultivators, we've got my favourite one, the Rosselmash K12200. Under seeders, we've got the Kuhn Espro 6000 RC. Under rollers, we've got the Dalbo Power Roll 1230 HD. And then under weights, we've got the Agco 1500. So that's a nice set of equipment, that is. No 3 meters, which is excellent. Now, there is a couple of things extra. So if we go into the construction menu, and we'll go under tools, when it decides to load, there we are. So if we go under buildings and tools, and we'll scroll along to the end like that, there we are. So we've got an optional extra there of vehicle workshop, and we'll also go into productions and factories. We've got an extra one there at the end, a dairy, and then we'll also go up to landscaping and painting because there's a couple of extra textures. So we've got granite, asphalt, no, animal mud and asphalt's normal. We then got concrete, which is extra, rock, which is extra, and dirt standard. We then got another dirt there, forest ground standard, grass is standard, the first gravel standard, and we got more gravel, 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 and gravel. We've got another rock, and then we've got another dirt at the end. So there's some nice little textures on the go in that one. Very nice. Now, map. This is your PDA. So obviously you start all 3 game modes in the main farm, the main start farm. Now, if you wanted to buy a field, the cheapest is going to be field 4. So we'll go over to that one like that. So it's going to be 45,450. Now, the most expensive is going to be field 30. And it's the most expensive because it's not just field 30. It comes as a block. 1.4 million. And you get field 30, field 32, 31, and field 16. Now, obviously, there's got different ones knocking around in between that. What's that? 21, 507 grand. 22, 222. Oh, that's 22. Field 22 is 222. I like that. And then, obviously, you know, you've got bits of forestry area if that's what you're into as well, which is all right. Now, if we come down to the shop menu, like that, there is a couple of things missing. Obviously, most of it is sellable, but when we come down to the actual production side of it, we get down to fabric. You can't sell fabric anywhere, and then also we get a little bit further down. You can't sell chocolate when we get there. But apart from that, everything else that you'd normally be able to sell on a map, you can sell on this one. And obviously, if you wanted to sell fabric and chocolate, there's plenty of mods you can place down, no problem, which is very nice indeed. Right. So this is the start farm. So we'll come over here to the house. Now, you've got your sleep trigger at the front. Then we'll spin round and you've got these 2. Yeah, solar panels on the start farm. Now, you can sell these if you want to, but they bring about 36 to 38 grand a month in as extra income. So it's entirely up to you, but they're ace. Then we'll spin round here. Got a bit of storage down there for you. And over here we've got a garage stroke shed, bit of storage under there, so we open up those like that, like that one, and then that one. Got a little jet wash out the front if you want to keep your vehicles all nice and clean. And we'll carry on down here. We've got the silo over there, load in and load out at the front. Then we've got an animal barn keep calling them pastures, sheep barn. There you are. 65 sheep will go in there. Then load your feed into there. Your pallet spawn point for your wool is there. Next to that is going to be a cow barn. So we'll click on that. 45 cows in there. Milk taking out point there. Then we'll open up this door because it's not the robot one. Feed goes into there like that. We'll open up that door like that. Then we'll spin round to the left. There's your slurry taking out point. There's your manure heap with the icon next to it. And then we'll spin back round. And you've got your bonker silo. Obviously that's the main start farm. And you own the next 2 fields going in this direction. So we'll go back up to the map. We'll click on that. So we own start farm there. Then field 20 and 19. It's fairly decent little size, mind you. I mean, if you wanted to buy that, that's going to cost you 202 grand. So if you're going to come on one of the other 2 game modes, so much is going to set you back, which is very nice indeed. Right, we're going to start off by going up to this area here. So as you can imagine from the icon, this is going to be your main shop. So you come over there, there's your main shop menu. Now, there is collectibles. There you are. We'll collect on that, thank you very much. We've got a stash of vehicles out the front. I think they want you to buy case, to be fair. It looks like a case dealer. Although we have got one John Deere over there, but alright, never mind. We'll come down the side here. Here's your workshop trigger. So click on there, pull your vehicle in this vicinity. Obviously I haven't got a vehicle with me, and fix it all up. Ah, I mean, there's a nice big spawn point out the front here. You should be able to get quite a bit of equipment all bought at the same time. Oh, I like that. Right, we're going to move over to this area here, but first off, we're going to buy it. So we'll click on that. We'll buy that area. It's at nearly 1.3 million. That's tasty because we've got a few extra things. Obviously, there is a few different starter farms dotted around. So we're going to go look at this one. So first up, we've got your house here. So your sleep trigger is right there for you. We'll come out of that, and next door, got a bit of a shed, lean-to, whatever. We'll come over here. There's your main silo, so load in and load out. Next to that is a bunker silo, and then we'll come around here. So we've got another storage area, got a jet wash there, got storage in here. Can open up those doors like that. Bit of a drive-through option. Open up this door here. There's your workshop trigger. Oh, and another collectible. Orange tractor. That looks like a Kubota. Dear, oh dear. Right, what am I doing? I'm not even on it. Why can't I pick up that collectible? It's giving me the option for the workshop, but not to collect the collectible. Alright, fair enough. We'll have to leave that one then. Then we'll come round here. We've got another cow barn. So obviously your slurry's coming out at that point. And then we'll open up this door. Like that. Put your feed and your straw into here. And we'll come out the other end. We'll open up that door like that. There's your animal dialogue box. So we'll click on that. 80 cows in this one. Milk taken out of there. And then there's your manure pile right there. And with this block, you're going to own field 24, field 33 and field 25. That field 25 looks rather big, I must admit, which is very nice indeed. Right, so we're going to move on again. So we're going to come all the way over to this area here. Again, we're going to click on that. We're going to buy that. Yes, because this is another one of the start farms. So you also get field 3 and field 2. We're going to come up to this one. So obviously this is going to be your sleep trigger. So again, at the front of the house. We'll come around here. A bit of a lean-to again. Oh, can we get that? Can we get that's right in the corner? Oh yeah, we can collect that one. Yes, that's all right. Then we'll spin around again. So we've got a bit more storage under here. So we'll open that up like that. And that one. And then that last one. Park your vehicles under there. And then we'll spin around again. So we've got more storage area. The same as the previous one. So open up that one. And your workshop triggers there. Is that going to let me get that? That's really close to the... Oh, it's not letting me get that one either. Because they're so close to the workshop trigger. Can't pick it up. Alright, fair enough. So we'll come around here. Obviously got a bit of a lean-to on the end of it. You then got your main silo for this little farm. Right there. And then we'll come down to this part. This is going to be another cow barn for you. So this is a great map. Particularly if you want to come on multiplayer. You've got all these different start farms. And all got cows on them, which is ace. So we'll click on that, 45 in that one. So your milk comes out of there. Again, we'll go into that one. It's not the robot one. So you go straight through, feed and straw into there. We'll open up that or like that. Round to the left is your slurry taking out point. Then there's your manure heap. A bit more storage there. And then a bunk silo or two at the end of it. Well, that's a nice little start farm, I must admit. I mean, all of them so far have been pretty nice. Right, back to the map. We're going to come over to this area here. So first up, we've got two sell points. So the first one is going to be for your bales. And the second one is going to be, well, that looks like silage, to be fair. So if you wanted to sell your silage, if you're not doing cows, drop it off down here. Then we'll come out of there and then down this road. Because down here is your animal dealer. So if you wanted to come and pick your animals up, bring a trailer down. Obviously bring it over to this icon. Click on that. And we've got sheep barn, cow barn large, another cow barn, and back to sheep barn. We'll have them delivered directly, entirely up to you. So then we'll come out of that and we're going to go down to this area here. So down here we've got your sawmill. There we are. We'll spin it around, that's better. So you've got your loading in point there. Then you hit your sourwood icon there. You've got your pallet spawn point there. Production chain menu, 100 grand to buy. That's quite separate from the actual sawmill, mind you, but alright, fair enough. And we'll come over here, and here's your wood chip taking out point out of there. So what we'll do, go back into the map. We're going to come down here to what I'm going to label as production chain junction, because there's loads of them. Right, so the first one is actually going to be your cereal factory. So you load your stuff into there. There's no hatch marking areas, mind you. So pallets normally spawn here. With your production chain menu there, 110 grand. Let's have a look around the other side of the building. Is there any more hatch marking areas? They're just not showing up. Oh, it looks like they're not showing up. Got to come out the front like normal. Oh no. Here we are. That's different. I mean, they're normally there by the production chain menu, but they're actually under this little lean-to. Oh, that's alright. I like that. And we'll come around here. Now this sign's ace. I mean, look at that. That's quality. Right, we'll come back out of there. We'll come down the road. Because next door to that is an oil mill. So we'll come around this side of it. Because you've got your pallet spawn point there. Loading in point there. Production chain menu around the side. Like that. 80 grand to buy. Then we'll spin around again. Biomass heating plant. So load all your stuff in the front there. Then there's your sell icon. Next door to that is your carpentry. So pallet spawn point there. And then down this side, got your loading in point and your sell wood icon. Got a collectible there. Yes, thank you very much. Then down this side, got your production chain menu. So click on that. 60 grand to buy. Then we'll spin back around again. We've got bakery. So you load your stuff into there. Oh, a collectible. Yes, we'll have that. Thank you. You've got your pallet spawn point there. And then around this side is your production chain menu. So we'll click on that. 50 grand. We'll back out of that. Oh no, I've got stuck on the wall. Next to that is the dairy. So you've got your loading in point there. This is a different dairy, not to the normal one. So you've got a pallet spawn point there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy this one just to see what the difference actually is. So we'll click on that. 70 grand, yes. Alright, so we'll go in there. It's got the same options as normal. Don't know what the difference is then. Alright, fair enough. We'll carry on. So we'll come around here. This is going to be your BGA. All fairly standard. So you've got your taking out point of digestate there. You've got a big bunker silo there. Then next to that, we've got your loading in point for your slurry. You've got your production chain menu there. 87. I wish that was 87. 875 grand. And then you got your loading in point for your solid stuff at the top there. All very nice. I mean, it's a nice bit of space here actually. I don't think you're going to struggle with crashing into anything. Then we'll come out of here and down next door. Because we've got another production chain down here. This is what I mean by production chain junction. Because they're like all in a row at the bottom of the map. Which is ace. That's where you got to take your stuff. It's very nice indeed. So this is a grain mill. Load your stuff in the front there. And then we've got your production chain menu there. 96 grand. Now, there's no hatch marking area. Is it like the other one where they're going to be placed somewhere else? Have a little spin around the building. There's nothing. Oh, here. There we are. See? Say it and it shall appear. There's your pallet spawn point there. I like that. That's a little different. Yeah, right. So we'll come out of there. I'm going to go down the road a little bit more. I will spin through these bushes. Why not? So we've got a couple of sale points down here. Now, I'd imagine this one is going to be called restaurant. Or is it fast food restaurant? Let's have a look. So we'll go back up to the map. There you are. Right, so we're on this one here. Click on that. Fast food restaurant. There you are. Jobs are good. And load all your stuff in there. Then next door to that, I'm going to assume this is going to be called supermarket because it normally is with this building. So we'll click on that. Oh, yes. Excellent. So we'll come down here. Can be around the back, isn't it? There you are. There's your sale point. Oh, I like that. That's a nice row of industry. Yeah. Right. We're going to move up to this area here. Right, so first up, we've got a buy point. So it's going to be a buy point for your lime. Just there. And over here, this looks like the grain mill from Elm Creek. But it's actually a sell point. So we'll click on that because we'll collect that whilst we're doing well for collectibles going around today. Very nice. So you load your stuff into there, sell it all off. Then over the car park there is your debris crusher. So load it in the side or load it in the top, entirely up to you. And we'll come out and back around. There's one on the roof there. Can we get up there? No, not tall enough. What about that one? No, I'm not tall enough. No, too short to get it on the roof. Oh dear. Then we'll come. Oh, we have to go back out to the main road on this one. Then we'll hook a left. Watching out for traffic, obviously. It's on the last map tour. I nearly got run over about 3 times. Dear, oh dear. So it's going to be your farmer's market. So you come round the back. There's your sale point. So it's going to be for your loose craft going into the grate. For your pallets is going to be there. Let's just double make sure that is actually called farmer's market, to be fair. Let's click on that. Johnson's farmer's market. Yeah, fair enough. Then we'll come back out. We're going to go next door to the petrol station. Let's just see how much we're going to be fleeced. Because petrol prices are ridiculous. How much are they charging? Wow, there's no price on there. So does that mean it's free? I doubt that very much. You never get free petrol for anything. And next door to that, we've got a workshop. So pull your vehicle in there, hit the spanner icon, fix your vehicle or equipment. Yeah, very nice. Right. What we're also going to do whilst we're here, we're going to come out and we're going to go over here because we'll click on that. This little area here that you buy it with field 9. So we'll click on that. Yes. Thank you very much. It's now got cow pasture on it. Oh, excellent. So we'll come up for that. We'll click on the animal dialog box. What's that? 126 grand that's cost us? 250. Oh, that's all right. 250 cows in that bit. Water in there. So it is a pasture rather than a barn. Feed in there. And then your milk's going to be coming out of there. Obviously no manure or slurry because it's a pasture. So what we'll do as well, whilst on the subject of buying stuff, we're going to click on that. We'll zoom it out a little again. We're going to click on that one. I'm going to buy that. 136 grand. Yes. Another little start farm. So we'll come out of that. Bit of storage there. And obviously you've got your sleep trigger at the front of the house. And next door to that, oh, you've got one of those silos. You have to get some of those, what are they called? Augers. That was it. Completely lost my mind on that one then. Augers. You can need one for taking it out, one for putting it in the top. Then we'll come down here. A bit of storage under there. Then next door to that, we've got a bit more storage. You can open up those gates. You've got your jet wash there. Now these light poles here, they're just for lighting. They're not the ones that you can cut down and make things disappear. They're just lights. You can't cut them down. Just thought I'd mention that while they're down here. Just in case anybody comes along and tries to chop them down. Right. We're going to carry on. We're going to move up to this bit. And we're going to click on that. And we're going to buy that. So this is the 1.4 million one. And this also has a little start farm on. Which is very nice. Right, so first up on this, we're at the top of the actual start farm. So we've got a bit of storage here. So we'll open up all those like that. There's the last one. Then next to that, we've got our silo. So you load in, load out at the front. On that side there. Massive shed for storing stuff under there. I mean, you could get loads of bales. Although, to be fair, you're only going to get 200 at the most on console anyway. But you could get a load under there, no problem. We've got another garage shed here, whatever you want to call it. Open up those doors like that. Very nice. And we'll come down here, because here's your house. So you've got your sleep trigger at the front. And then over here, we've got another cow pasture. We're going to go up to it. And this one is a little bit strange, because you've got double icons there for some strange reason. There's two cow pastures together. So how do you know which one you're loading into? We'll click on that. What about, all right, we'll click on that. We'll put 60 in. Yeah. Or if can we click on the other one? No, it doesn't give you the option. What about if you get further in? It's always going back to the one we've already done. So you've got two cow pastures placed together that you can't access one of them. That's strange, because it's like on all the icons. Now, the only issue I'd have with that, if we put 60 cows into one of them, and we come up here and we try to load water and feed into the other one, and that means we're not going to make any milk. Alright, maybe that need an update for that, but okay. So there's your milk taking out point there. That is a little bit random. Alright, we'll carry on. Now that is your map for you. We'll have a little flyover to finish off, but I like this big field, especially the one that we just bought. Was it field 42, was it? Something like that. 1.4 million. There's some big fields. You're not going to be making much progress if you're using a 3 meter on it. This is one for the big equipment, big farmers, which is me, to be fair. I don't like small equipment at all, as you well know. But I do like it. Nice and open. Yeah, you got a few trees you have to watch out for, and there's a couple of forestry areas dotted around. There's no fences that you're going to get hooked up on. Oh, I like it. Very nice. Right, drop in the comments below what you're going to be doing on this map. Are you going to be doing a bit of agriculture? Are you going to do some animals? Or like a bit of forestry? We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.